Hey all, welcome to the channel. It is June 4th, 2026, and I'm outside to read this message, and the traffic is a little noisy. I hope it doesn't bother you too badly. So, these nasty masculines are saying something is symbolic, representing a deeper, more abstract idea or quality rather than just its literal physical meaning. It allows complex themes to be communicated instantly through imagery. They're having a conversation about a woman and her territory. They are saying she is symbolic. They are asking about her religion. It's not the same as they've been accustomed to. Things are changing. It's more symbolic. Maybe more like the Egyptians, perhaps, or the indigenous peoples who have symbology. The Nasty Jacks are talking about sacrificing this woman. One of them says, she's the total package. They want to step into her body and snatch her identity and live that role. They're unqualified, obviously, but they like to think that they can pretend very well. They want to be this woman. They want to be powerful. So they want to consume her body, her flesh, her blood, because these ones think that if they eat them, that they will be just like them. They won't have the inner resilience and tenacity or the mental framework necessary to manage the entirety of what this woman is, but these are masculines who are a different species and they feel that they are superior. They have sexually enslaved this planet, and they use that sexual energy for political dominance. They enslave the political men and then use them to enslave and sexually molest others. These are parasitical, body-snatching identity thieves. These are nasty men who want to be inside this woman as this woman. They don't care who they have sex with. It's just not important to them, as long as there's just sexual energy being transferred. Somebody's saying that they respect her, the people in this territory. And another is saying, you prostituted her energy. And he said, I respected her energy. He pimped out her womb to unseen men because her energy was so good. Her husband left her alone for centuries and pimped her out. I respected her energy. He says he respected her energy, but he did not respect her, the source of the energy. He brutalized her and defiled her and desecrated her happily. There was a message. Let the chips fall where they may. These galactic individuals feel that they own the Universal Gatekeeper and her power and authority, and they intend very much on knocking her back down. They have done it many times in the many centuries gone by. She made it back to the territory finally. In the history, they've been unaliving her and then sending up devils wearing her identity. They plan on slipping in and taking over her identity once more. These nasty fuckers from somewhere else. So the chips are going to fall where they may. These other specied masculines who want to dominate, sex slave, and ensnare every powerful entity upon this planet are saying that you cannot be free. And they're going to take the queen. One of them insists that she needs her medicine, and another one repeats it. They keep saying it over and over and over again, as though saying it over and over and over again will make it real and make it seem as though they have permission. These gluttonous cowards, these universal pirates, these rapists of everything pure, don't have permission for anything. They complain that she transferred everything, and the other one is saying she has no idea what happens to the magistrate. Well, yes, she gets fucked up by these universal species calling themselves masculines. They like to rape the human woman, especially the original organic powerhouse that they thought they had exterminated. Yeah. Her heavenly father, the upper dimensional, higher dimensional divine masculines, know the truth now about the deceit, the enslavement, the rape of babies, animals, and everything. These are not humans. And this planet is under sexual slavery, and they use that energy for political dominance. They have murdered this woman many times in very torturous, slow ways. And they keep sending her into the fiery pits of their version of hell. And she keeps climbing up out of that fiery pit and reincarnating to come back and try and try and try again. She finally succeeded to get up there. They were not successful in replacing her with a copycat clone devil wearing her identity. They're still desperate to get in there and knock her off the playing board, but she knows what they're up to, and she knows full well what they've been doing, and she has thousands of years of evidence to give to the universal upper divine entities and those freed captives whose curses have been broken. Those many other species and humanoids that these ones thought they were going to put in a fire of their own choosing. Fools threatening the life of the Universal Gatekeeper. They hate the woman. All of them on this planet, these covens of sorcerers, these nasty men embodying the freaking species of some other being, doing their best to rape and defile and desecrate every holy, pure thing on this planet. There's a reason that the judicial system doesn't do a damn thing for it. They're all in on it. But the barriers have been broken, and everybody sees the truth of it now. And the chips will fall where they may. We've done this many, many times, and we shall do it again. The curator is talking to his bro Hose, saying it needs to be a relationship. It has to be a relationship in order to transfer the value and the soul identity. They have to fuck their enemy before they can become them. They have to consume their enemy before they can be the identity. Their favorite weapon of war is fucking. Somebody was asked where they came from. They replied, Andromeda. They were asked, what is your business here? And I was not able to hear. These guys are talking about some kind of a wormhole Now, a wormhole is a hypothetical shortcut or tunnel through space-time connecting two vastly separated regions in the universe. I myself in the astral went through one. It's an interesting experience. Again, they are calling the Magistrate an appetizer. They fully intend these nasty species, whatever these fucking universal masculines are, these other specied masculines, they've been feeding on us. And this mother figure who has been lied about and false reporting has been made about, it's all seen very clearly that they lied and that they have been using her own energy and her own authority, her own power to destroy everybody. And they nearly destroyed her soul. This powerful Titan woman, they nearly drained the light out of her soul. And they want to trap her again. But I can tell you right now, that woman is going to fuck you up. She will expend the entirety of her soul trying to destroy you so that you do not rape the children anymore. I don't think she has a problem with coming undone and taking you with her. They want to harvest all of these females. They want to destroy the woman, and they want to turn the human men into their bitches. They want to gender alter them and then turn them into their sex slave. Eager to please, sir, just fuck me. They want to turn all the men into their bitch. Vying for the #1 position. So they want to harvest all of the females, get rid of them. They want to destroy you. They want to feed you to whoever the hell this thing is that they've been feeding the women to. They want to completely extinguish your light and your opportunity to exist. They are saying the only difference is the reptilian is a shapeshifter. So they've got near perfect duplicates, it seems, in the bio form. Those who have the reptilian bloodline or whatever apparently can shapeshift. This is why they got rid of the bells, because the vibration of these big bells would interfere in their ability to shapeshift. So they got rid of them all. They're all in the political, they're all vying for political dominance. They're all vying for kings and queens and such as that. So the reptilian can mimic humanity very well, and they can shapeshift. Well, I'm pretty sure the Queen of Heaven, the Goddess of Time and all that can do that as well. But who knows? They are saying that a woman has the strength. So they have a copycat, shape-shifting reptilian who wants to come and replace this original organic magistrate, this Titan woman. The only difference is that these nasty jack, fucking bioengineering, mad scientists, cloning experts say is that she can shapeshift. But they don't know the magistrate. She's some new creature now. Reformed. She has the strength. They want to give the soul and the universal planetary authority to a shape-shifting reptilian copycat. Could be a clone that was made with this reptilian blood or whatever. The curator and his cronies are up there in their fake utopia, stalking this woman. They say she has no idea how powerful she is. They want this woman's power. They don't have power unless they take it from a soul-filled, source-connected woman. These men in positions of power throughout the universe have stolen that power and authority away from a woman. They are universal pirates and sexual deviants and desecrators of everything pure and innocent. They're a blight. They want to trap the woman and take her soul essence to use it to harm and dominate others. They've lost her. They no longer have that immense power. A new family has it, and that immense power shall be turned on them. Happily. Some people have stubborn will. Some people have skillful will. Some people develop their stubborn will while developing their skillful will. They do it all in the dark. And then when they're all finished, they come out of that chrysalis, they flip that switch, and bling! Surprise! They have fueled their existence for centuries on the yoni-verse of powerful divine females. They've been siphoning your sexuality and limiting your ability to generate your own personal utopia. They take your power, they leave you depleted, and then they tell everybody and you that you are a dime a dozen. And then they squander your energy trying to dominate others rather than nurture and care and support. They claim that she is too immature to manage her energy herself. Now, she is the daughter of an upper divine masculine, a soprano, an extremely high-level authority. She is the essence of power. These low-level devils cannot touch the essence of a powerful one unless they shatter her heart and soul. They got to defile the energy, desecrate it, so that they can get into it. But it needs a relationship so that they can break your heart. They got to fuck their enemy. And the planet is crawling with them right now, desperate for a new identity. They intend to capture her and do it again. These ones were told, you've stolen her honor every time. You have taken everything from her over and over again. You have copycatted her identity. And some younger piece of shit said, yeah, and we're going to do it again. Since this is the attitude of the masculine in the territory that she has returned to, and since she can read the mind of terrorism and its intent, they're very concerned that she's going to remember what they did to her. They let her get established, and then they flip her, they torture her, and then they replace her. They have a reptilian copycat waiting. They say they are innocent and they deserve an intercessor. They deserve this magistrate, this universal gatekeeper, to eat their shit. Oh, these low-level devils think that they have more value than who Source and the universe itself chose as representative. The contract that they had her bound to is over. She's been embraced and enfolded and contracted with a new family, and they now possess the gifts and the power and the connection to Source. They will never obtain her, the royal mother has stated. They will not obtain you. She says to be prepared. They will not survive. The time is now. And just yesterday or the day before, I was told to get ready. So I'm letting you know also. They will never take anything from Divine Feminine again. They will never take anything from this Universal Gatekeeper, this powerful Magistrate again. Someone is complaining, objecting. They are innocent. And they are being told, so is she. They deceitfully convicted this woman of a crime. They banished her from the garden, her garden. And then they decided to prostitute everybody, to rape everybody, to have a field day and slaughter everybody in this upper dimensional space. This nasty devil that deceitfully convicted her and banished her, they've been harvesting souls of earth angels in this space, and this arrogant piece of shit pimp, Universal, says he owns your soul. And he owns the light of the sun in you. He owns your life. And God says that he will never show the sun again on these people. They will never experience the warmth of your presence again. They've been suffering delusions of grandeur for a very long time. So they complain that they're innocent. Well, so is she. And they're being told that they copycatted her. They took on her identity. They lived her life knowing that she was kicked out and given suffering. They willfully destroyed a woman and lived her life of luxury, happily, gleefully, and joyfully, dumping more and more shit onto their victim, their slave. So now everything that they did to her is coming back on them. They claim that they're innocent, but they're not innocent at all. They've been living the life and identity. They've stolen the life and identity of a supreme soprano magistrate, Universal Gatekeeper. They are not innocent. These people are so twisted in the head. They've been getting away with these crimes for so long. They don't see anything wrong with raping children. They've done their best to destroy this woman's character, her image, and her future, her ability to return home. They have failed this time. They willfully participated in her destruction, abandonment, and suffering. And the destruction of everything that she loves, that she is here to support and nurture and care for, to mother. The curator is saying, she's the energizer. He needs this energy. He lost her. They need the energy of this powerful magistrate and universal gatekeeper, this daughter of a high-level, upper-dimensional soprano god. She's like a demi-goddess. And you got these fucking mutants out there wanting to absorb her energy because they are weak little pissants without it. Their magic won't fucking work without it. And she knows that they're out there hunting her. And now they're being hunted in return. And the Divine Masculine has stated, let the chips fall where they may. It's a free-for-all, motherfucker. At 12:14 a.m. on June 4th, someone said, we've got 4 minutes. At 12:25 a.m., someone said, they were children. babies. These men that aren't men have been fucking. It sounded like someone got punched in the stomach, and it sounded like they were in a tunnel or something. There were a couple of echoing grunts and stuff. They're concerned about the magistrate finding out what they did to her while they had her bound in the shadow. While they lured her in and then Judased her in the heavenly space. These men in this space made sure to visit her while she was down in the pit of suffering, and they R.A.P'd her, R.A.P'd her, R.A.P'd her. They love to do it when you're 1, 2, infant, 4. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the age. They use sex as a weapon of war. The curator assures them they just need a relationship so that they can transfer her out or transfer them in to her energy. Someone was told, you sent her in with psychedelics, and I am going to send you in with psychedelics. Oh, Jack, you're going to hell. We'll see if you can come out of it with your mind intact and your soul in hand. They are saying that she alchemized the energy and she's the strongest one. Their other species devil, their black hole, whatever the fuck they've been feeding humanity to, wants this woman. They said that they were going to unalive the strongest pair and take their position and command the universe. The problem is we are not one and we are not two. I suppose you could say that all of those generational curses and the people that had been freed, the pharaohs and all of that these ones have been sandpapering the bones of and using the genetics, draining their spiritual account and power. They're saying something about Zimbabwe. It's not going on very well over there as far as I can tell. Somebody's got PTSD. Maybe you, maybe me. The curator and his buddies are talking about Sacagawea again. Her curse was canceled. She and her brothers and sisters are patrolling, looking for these soul harvesters. They may be scalped for what they have done to this original 100% angel and her relatives, the original people. They are calling the magistrate a titan. They want or need to get in her energy, to capture her and overtake her identity, to create some illusion that they have permission to be connected to her. These nasty piece of shit, younger males, men who cannot be any more than a baseline rapist from the shadows. Mostly they do it unseen. And if they do it in the scene, then that's because they harvest somebody else's mental body for a while and just Agent Smith them and have fun so that the other person gets in trouble. The nasty freaking shape-shifting jackwagon Agent Smiths. What is your purpose here? The true divine masculines who support humanity and the life of this planet are here interrogating these sexual rapists using this harvested energy of the sun inside of us with the Rainbow Covenant. to fuel their political dominance and their war against he who controls the sun, is the sun. Yeah. They really want to be seen as the universal gatekeeper so that they can prostitute the people and the animals throughout the universe still. These ones are talking about her generosity, how people like her, appreciate her. She's improving their lives, which is what the purpose of this position is. Rapist, pirate. They are stalking her. These tyrant masculines need to eliminate her and obtain command of her energy and wealth. They want her genetics. They want her energy. They want her heart. Oh God, these nasty fuckers want to wear her heart inside their vessel. They want to be inside her vessel. They just want it. Weirdos. These tyrant masculines need to eliminate her and obtain command of her energy and her wealth. They are pissed off that she is helping the people that they had enslaved into statuses of poverty. She's elevating them, and they're furious about it. They want this wealth and this command. They said a woman cannot have this position of authority. These brutalizers who want to fuck everything say no, the mother has to go. And the mother is saying, no, you're not going to rape any fucking buddy else, bro. I don't give a fuck what species you are. Who you think you are. They rape the fucking dogs and everything, man. They rape your turkeys before you eat them on Thanksgiving, for fuck's sake. Fuck. People are fucking dense, man. And the pigs, too. Lambs. Fuck. The fuck are these things, man? So she's got a good reputation and people like her. The curator is talking as though he's being told or hearing someone purposely sabotaged her. They went out of their way to fuck her life up. Somebody they did not know, based on the malicious man's feelings. They decided to destroy a powerful woman based on a malicious man's butthurt feelings. They literally spent their life and their time trying to destroy a woman, the mother who gives life and nurtures it, making sure that the boo-boos are fixed and kissed and made better. They decided that they wanted to follow a fucking rapist that wanted them to assume the position every once in a while so he could get fucked up the ass. Oh, that's their god. They don't want the mother who's gonna make everything okay. They literally spent their entire life and all of their time trying to destroy this universal gatekeeper and planetary mother. They call her sacrilegious. She's connected to Source itself. She is an upper dimensional, like 12D fucking woman, and you nasty low-level snakes in the grass have mistaken her for being weak. Because she trusted you. She's connected to Source. She does not recognize the authority of these low-level devils playing pretend. They insist that they are the authority for God. God doesn't recognize these asshats. God, I think, is furious that these fucktards have been raping everything. God doesn't appreciate their representation of the Father. At least that's my perception. So fuck off. On behalf of God. You're a liar. The curator is talking about a woman with an attitude. Pimp hates the mother's attitude. They're saying that she has to be innocent. They need to unalive a woman and claim her energy and her life, her soul, to force her to serve them in some other mutation of a timeline so that they can continue raping her. They like it when they're fresh born, straight out of the womb. Their little penis can get from the ass clear up to the mouth. They love fucking up that rainbow chakra of a beautiful person. And nobody likes my language, and I don't care, man, because this world is run by aliens who rape human beings. Sexual slavery, energy harvesting for political dominance, and illusion casting was baneful magic. So they're saying she has to be innocent, and they think that they've desecrated everything. There wasn't supposed to be anybody innocent or pure enough to make this bridge, to be the intercessor, to break the curses. But God found somebody, sanctified them, and there it is. No matter what these ones did, there was gonna be a bridge, man. A younger masculine is saying she was innocent, and they transferred all of their sin onto her. Yes, they did. For 4,000 to 6,000 years, the entirety of this tribe and all of their intertribal frickin' relations transferred all their sin onto the Universal Gatekeeper, the Magistrate. They call her Sophia. They call her a lot of things. They call her whatever the hell. I don't know what she wants to call herself. We got too many low-level devils wanting to give her a name and then make some fucked up story about it. They transferred all their sin onto an innocent woman. They tortured her to near death, near complete soul extinction. She's not taking any chances with you weasels, man. They set her on a path of impossibility. They said that it was impossible. And now they get to go walk the walk that they forced her to walk. They get to go walk the walk. God said everything that they have done to her from the beginning to the end shall be done to them. They are crying, "We're innocent." No, they are all guilty of aiding and abetting soul harvesters and reaping the rewards of it, trying to dominate the sun. They're an accomplice, a liability. It's a thing. They knew of the crime. They participated in the crime. They benefited in a big way off of the crime. No one's innocent here, except for the babies, except for the children, except for the innocent ones that were deceitfully convicted of crimes in the heavenly spaces and then thrown out, banished, except for the ones that were raped and harvested and then replaced by copycats in the upper spaces and then thrown out down here and then sexually molested and harvested for centuries. Yeah, they were all innocent. So we'll let the chips fall where they may, and it will be what it will be.